Hello everyone, this is author, motivational speaker, and dating coach Matthew C. Horne, bringing you a video tonight titled, Why Extremely Attractive Men Disappear from Your Space. But before we go any further, always know that my books in the dating space, my videos in the dating space, they're inspired by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life, and How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available at www.matthewchorne.com. And this is going to be a good one tonight. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. But I won't give up the raw, for the women who want to get and keep extremely attractive men. Once again, the title, Why Extremely Attractive Men Disappear from Your Space. This is the thing about the extremely attractive man. Let me paint the picture first. Women consistently tell him that he's extremely handsome. Waitresses bring him phone numbers and business cards from women who notice him in establishments. Women take one look at him and leave with him when he goes out. Her friends could try to dissuade her, say, you just met him, don't go. And she's dismissing them. She's like, no, I'm not going to see too many men that look like him and the vibe is right. She's gone. I'm telling the truth. This man also has women who will look at their friends and leave her with the guy because the whole group think he's that attractive and they're pulling for their friend. Straight men with their significant others will compliment this man and tell him how good he looks. So I'm painting a picture of the extremely attractive man and his everyday experience. And what happens a lot of times is that with this guy, the woman will somehow, some way understand how attractive this man is and still try to introduce some sort of barrier to this man, as if he's not an extremely attractive man. This is the man that every woman wants. Let's be realistic. Most women have to either get a man that they aren't really that attracted to, but he has resources. Okay? So he's someone that can provide for you and give you a good upper, middle class life. Or they have to get the man that's extremely physically attractive, but he just doesn't have much going for him. So for a woman to find an extremely physically attractive man who's also attractive on paper, meaning that he is always moving up, his trajectory is always upward, and he has proof that he is a man of substance and vision based on the quality of life that he's living. That's the man that every woman wants, if we're being honest, but they usually have to settle for one or the other. But I'm talking about the quintessential man tonight and how to get and keep him so he doesn't leave your space. And the quickest way is to understand that he's had experiences with women and he knows exactly what it looks like for a woman to be extremely attracted to him. And anything less than that, as soon as he gets a whiff or an inclination that you're not that attracted to him, if there's some sort of barrier present, if it's just something, he has an instinct, because most men have not had the privilege of walking through life that attractive and getting everything that comes with it. So he knows exactly the level of attraction that a woman has for him as soon as he meets her. It doesn't take much. He can pick it up very quickly. And if he picks up that there is a moderate to medium level of attraction, he's not even going to deal with the woman because he understands that's going to come with hurdles that he doesn't have to jump through. So the worst thing that a woman can do is to present some sort of barrier or something to try to posture herself above this man and say that I'm the prize and you have to chase me. If you do anything of that sort, if you present any type of barrier, if he asks you for your phone number and you say, hey, take my IG, he's gone. If you, like I was just saying, present any sort of barrier, if you're on a dating app, and he's trying to move off of the app and, get your phone number and actually do what women say that they want men to do. in terms of setting up a date or setting up some sort of situation where you all could get together, and you tell him, hey, let's talk on here more, he's gone, because he understands that based on his experiences, the women who are extremely attracted to him will not put up any sort of resistance when he introduces a request, a reasonable request. Let's move off the app, or can I get your number? And a lot of women complain that guys don't approach them, so it's sort of puzzling to him on that level as well, that there would be some sort of games or hurdles or resistance when an attractive man actually does approach the woman. But the main thing is he knows. Most men don't know, but he knows what it's like, what the rhythm and cadence and behavior of the woman who's extremely attracted to him, what it is, and he only wants to deal with that because the hurdles are unnecessary in his world because he doesn't have to jump through them. So that's the worst thing that you could do, is introduce the hoops to this kind of man, because you're going to lose him. And the most annoying thing for the extremely attractive man is the woman who introduces unnecessary hurdles and tries to come back and beg their way back into his space after they know that they've disrespected or done something unnecessary. This guy doesn't walk around like he's the ish. He typically understands his place in the food chain, but he doesn't wear it on his sleeve. So all he's really looking for is a woman that's going to reciprocate. That's how you keep that kind of man. And you definitely don't want to introduce any condescending behavior tones. You don't want to try to posture yourself above him as if you're more valuable than him or you're the prize. You don't want to do that, because that man is intelligent. That's how he's been able to elevate through life and move and create results. He can pick up on the conversation and understand the kind of guys that you've interacted with and that you've dated. And especially if you have children by a man that is not as high on the food chain as him, he's looking for you to not kiss his behind. He's looking for you to be pleasant, because the last thing he's going to do is pay a higher premium or pay a higher price than a man who is not as high on the food chain as him. This is real conversation. So if you reproduce with a man who isn't really about nothing, doesn't have any results in his life, and you come at him like he has to jump through a bunch of hurdles and hoops and tolerate, low-level treatment or disrespect, he's going to laugh and disappear. Moonwalk, he's out of there. He's James Brown on you. He's Michael Jackson. He's out of there. But the main thing that you want to do with this type of guy is just reciprocate. That's it. It's simple. Just reciprocate. He's not looking for his behind to be kissed, but he does understand where he fits in the food chain. We all do. We know what type of experiences that we consistently experience. Some people are delusional and some people are realistic. And there are some people who walk through the world who have very consistent high-level experiences based on the way that they look. It is what it is. So you don't want to play around with this kind of man, especially if he's checking for you and you understand that this is the ideal man that you want to interact with and that you want to pair with. So if you have an extremely attractive man, just reciprocate. That's it. Like I said, he doesn't want his behind kissed, but just understand the magnitude of the man that you have in front of you. Understand that he's desirable. And there are women that are going to show up and give him the experience that he's looking for. And his level of tolerance is going to be little to none because he doesn't have to tolerate it. And I know that makes some women mad because they can't control, manipulate, and extort and disrespect this man. But his experiences are too good because he's just too attractive. And you know how you and your girlfriends respond to very attractive men. So if you want to have a very attractive man not disappear from your space, be thankful that he's there. Show him that you're thankful that he's there. Reciprocate. Don't rely on him to do everything. Show him that he's valued. And that's why you see a lot of very attractive men walking down the street and dealing with attractive women. They're not overly attractive. They will look at the couple and say, wow, he could have done better than her. No, he couldn't have, because that man really values a woman who values him. and who's going to bring peace to his life and not chaos, and who's going to be respectful. It's the simple things that take you the furthest when it comes to dealing with high quality men. So I want you to just take that with you tonight. Make sure that you reciprocate and you pay attention to the level of man that's in front of you. Understand and observe his reality. You're not the only woman that finds him extremely attractive. And so his level of patience for BS and hoops and games and drama and disrespect, it's not going to be there because he's too desirable. And he's in the game. Even if he's single, he's in the game. So what that means is that the women that he finds attractive still find him very attractive. He's only waiting and looking for the one that he's compatible with, and then he's out of the game. That's the way it works. So if you desire an extremely attractive man, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is how you acquire him and keep him in your space so he doesn't disappear. This has been Matthew C. Horne, author, motivational speaker, and dating coach, bringing you a video tonight once again. Why extremely attractive men disappear from your space. They were inspired. This video was inspired by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life, in addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available at www.matthewchorne.com. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you feel as if this video has elevated your thinking and it's been valuable and you're better for having encountered this message tonight, my donation information will be in the description. Don't hesitate to send me a little something to keep the movement going. And if you could benefit from having someone like me as your dating coach, someone who can help you to have elevated experiences with the opposite sex, or just however you want to frame your experiences in this dating game, whatever outcome you desire, I can be your coach. We can customize something, outline it, and get right to it and take you exactly where you want to be. I'll be back at you very soon with some more videos, and thank you for spending some time with me tonight. See you soon.